children of the night, and welcome to Tarot Nights with the Hanged Empress. Here we do shadow work following the moon.
Yo, VI, play the beat.
Hey there, kids. We've been running. It's funny because for the last couple of months, I've been going on about how everything just feels like a run-on sentence. Like if you just went through all of that, you could have a whole paragraph. And yet we just kept running on and on and on. But now we have the Virgo full moon with an eclipse. And to quote solar systems, this is the karmic punctuation mark. I loved that. I'm keeping it. I'm using it. It was great. It was good. This is the time where we get to edit. We get to edit that run-on sentence. Put a period on it. That's what I'm excited for. I'm excited to go back and edit. I'm excited to add the punctuation to end the sentence and complete the paragraph. I think it's going to be a really cool time. It's going to be interesting. I hear groans like in a classroom, like English class. Oh, editing. But it's also going to be, are we reversed? Or are we just mixed? No, we're pretty well reversed. You started upside down. Start from the bottom and work your way up towards the beginning of the sentence. Where you are right here, right now, is at the end of your run-on sentence. It's at the end of a long, exacerbated breath. There's just like a okay, let's go. Let's get into it. Let's edit. Let's make our corrections. The Five of Wands on the table, coming out reversed, flipped. Of course, we had the whole deck flipped. And on the floor, we're face down. The Novice of Chalices. She's so focused and intent on what it is that she's making, on the statement that she's making, with her heart, with her actions, with the way that she expresses her emotions. The turbulence and turmoil of that Five of Wands feels ineffectual. We're in the zone. We're focusing. Focusing on what we hold, what is good, what should be poured, and what should be contained. Save for later and get in a canteen. Next journey, next chapter. Where are we going? What are we doing? Let's pull some more cards. Just let it all flow. Everything you need that is good grows. You are provided for. You are cared for. Though the crowd may not seem to catch on or really understand, I feel downright confused, almost baffled. I don't think they know what they're doing. So I wouldn't take note or put too much into what other people are saying if they are making observations in your direction. I don't believe that they even know what direction they're going. Therefore, how could they speak on the direction of which you move? How could they speak on your movement accurately if they're not even watching their own feet? Novice of chalices and the novice of pentacles. What's Nihilus, and why do I keep saying it? Solace? The solace in chalices and the solace of pentacles. This is the individual journey. And all of these acts of initiation, beginning, care, and learning about your growth and development, it gives you solace, it gives you peace, it gives you the ability to work in solitude without feeling separated from anything. There's no fear of missing out, because whatever it is that's going on out there with the rest of them, they don't know where they're going, they don't know what they're doing. So what point or purpose would it be to follow someone who is just aimlessly wandering? No. This is about you gathering your cups, your pentacles, your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, your love and care, and holding it for your own and making something with what it is that you have, what you've been given. We were talking about the natural surroundings in this novice of chalices and how everything is provided for. She gives us spring, and the pentacles come in the fall. Everything is harvested. The fruits have been gathered. I don't know if it's what you've harvested from last season or if this is what we are growing into. But it starts with a feeling. It starts with that feeling, and it starts with that dream, that desire, and that hope. We have Cinnamon Toast Crunch again. You like participating, don't you? You're not eating them. Sorry. I know. They look delicious, don't they? Just delicious. I'm gonna shuffle. Oh. Let's shuffle this up. For all of the running, for all of the movement, for all of the action, it feels so quiet, so calm, so peaceful. Hi, child. You are entertaining. Still black coffee. No drinks to steal here. They wouldn't want it if they got it. They wouldn't know what they had. 4 of Wands. This could be a union, family, friends, partners, collaborations, connections, oh, yeah, okay. I'm getting the lifelines, life cords, the the strings that tie us together, the camaraderies of the past are all dissipating, dispersing, wandering off, falling off, dropping off. But there are new connections being made in various colors and energies. I like how, I can get you that, every wand is a different color, representing a different energetic connection, a different service that they provide, different tethers. It's all coming together and it's tying and it's weaving very nicely, very neatly, just as the Virgo moon should. The Ace of Pentacles. It's that new beginning, the fresh start. New book? Not just a new chapter, but a new book entirely. A whole new story, a whole new journey. It may be starting back from square one. Though there isn't heavy influence of sadness or mourning and loss, this does feel like a very fresh start from very little. So simple are the beginnings, the novices, the aces. We don't hold much, but what we have is enough. If we feed it, if we plant it, there will be harvest. From a simple seed, we can grow very much. Just very involved. Well, what are we doing now? Are you going to pick a card? Are you participating or do we need a new deck? Which one do you want? Should we let Cinnamon Toast Crunch pick a card for us? This one? That one right there? Is that the one? That one? Oh, this one. The moon. Come out and connect with the moon. Why are you trying to eat Capricorn? You can't pick that out. You can't pick that up. Silly cats. Distractions. But I like that she pulled the moon. I like that she gave us that opportunity to bring our awareness in. Something small, something innocent, something sweet might remind you as this moon passes to go outside, take a look. It's a lunar eclipse. Catch it while it's blood red. It's really pretty. Very interesting. It always makes me think of Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. The moon is drained of all its light. That's where you come into your purpose. That's where you are anointed. That's where you're chosen. What you bring, what you offer to the gods, the universe, the stars, to yourself, is showing them what it is that you deserve, what it is that should be reflected onto you. Oh, I don't know why I'm seeing somebody cursing the moon for its heavy feelings. I suppose it's the polar reaction and response to this joyous celebration and this new awakening that comes along with it. All those things that we have been discussing about editing in our lives, habits, patterns. Now's the time to make those changes. You might not even have the chance or opportunity to do otherwise. Don't play with that. It's noisy. Thank you. I know, it's so interesting. Everything is so interesting. But you can't eat it. You can't eat the moon. Are you a little Fenrir? I can still feel that dark beast hungering very far off. Again, there's no dark energy here. It's not present. Just because we can feel it at a distance, that doesn't mean it's anywhere near this space. It's just out there somewhere in the full scope, reflecting in its darkness. Let's go with the vice versas. Got some mercurial energy going on, so let's bring the duality from something a little bit more Gemini-esque, a little bit lighter and a little bit more playful, like a kid. What say you? Where do I put you? Right here? Right there. I think that works. I want to tell you all the things, but I don't know what if it matters. So many things are being washed away. These waters, they are cleansing, they're purifying. Maybe that's that dark energy that I feel that's just washing away. I still have that song in my head too. Oh, all morning I was singing the Men in Black. The Men in Black song. The Lovers. And the Ace of Wands. There's that new beginning, that new connection. But I was just kind of diving into like what, why, and for how. But it does kind of feel like a mind erasure. Like something being completely phased out of your mind, just getting flashed, and it's gone. Those traits, those habits no longer exist. We've erased them with a bright flash, and it's gone. The Nine of Swords felt upright, expressing those fears, worries, but also showing us that we can, in fact, get up, face them, push them out of our way, push them aside, push those fears to the side, and get moving. All of these fell reversed. The Page of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, the Four of Cups, and Temperance. This is what's washing down the river. These are the swords that we cast. These are the letters that we write, that we throw into the river for them to be carried away. But it's those feelings of not having good enough feelings, feeling like you don't like your love isn't good enough for anybody, feeling like you don't have enough because you're not at the end of your pentacle journey, You have not reached that fruition, therefore, what do you have to show? What do you have to show for everything that you've done? It's a fear, it's a worry, it's a concern. Four of Swords and the Four of Cups. We pull together. What if it was all for naught? What if it was all just a waste? What if I didn't work hard enough? What if I didn't do enough? There's some Virgo energy for you. That's a fear, worry, and anxiety. What if I didn't do enough? What if I didn't work hard enough? What if I didn't care enough to keep these things together? I like that Temperance gave us this side, even though we're reversed. We have the Hangman's Gallows. We have the Lion and the Eagle. What if it never ends? What if this torment never ends? This is all being washed away. Because it doesn't matter what has not yet come. You don't need to be at the end of the road. You don't need to have all of the pentacles. You don't need to have it all together, all figured out. You don't need to dissect your heart. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. You experience bad feelings when something is out of vibration. And that's okay. It's learning how to feel okay with that. And give us a moment. Ooh, decimate. I wanted you to know that I've learned to live without it. And even though it's harder, what's the lyric? Even though it's over now, I no longer feel surrounded by my fears, by my worries, by those things that make me feel like I'm not good enough. It's all a part of the journey. And what a long journey it's been. But to go back and to place the punctuation, to put a period on the end of it, to turn this run-on sentence into a paragraph, it grows into a story of how you came to be here, how you came to be in the next place, the next position. And it all starts here, it all starts now. With releasing, with letting go of the need for everything to be perfect right now. What if you were just here? What if you were just here and you took what you had, that little bit, just that little piece of something that was real, something that was true, something that was solid, and something that was golden? And what if you gave it the love and the care, nourished it, watched it grow? Whether you only have one seed or a handful of seeds, it may not look like much. Little Jack and the Beanstalk. What are you doing with that bag of seeds? A whole cow for a bag of seeds? Are you serious? Are you serious, kid? But what can grow from these magic seeds is greater than anyone could imagine, greater than you could imagine. And we're just getting started. This is merely the beginning. And what will grow from this love, from this care, from this attention that we give, without the distractions, without the fear, without the worries, it's going to be so beautiful. I just keep hearing it. I no longer feel surrounded. That five of wands from the beginning. Felt surrounded by thoughts, places, people, energies, things that didn't take me anywhere, didn't really bring me anything. I didn't know where I was or why I needed any of the things that I had. All of that nonsense just fell away. You had to make room. We had to clear the ground. We had to move the earth in order to start those clean new connections, those clean new establishments, new habits, new rituals, new ways to go into things, and new ways to close them out. Virgo is here to help you refine all of those processes. So the next time you run through, maybe you won't pick up so much extra, so much unnecessary. You can learn to live in comfort where you are right now, knowing that what you hold is precious. It's made of gold. Though it may be small, this is the perfect opportunity. This is the perfect time to plant those seeds and watch them grow. A harvest will come, and when it does, you will find bounty. You will find love, connections, and what you will feel surrounded by. It's going to feel completely different, like a whole new landscape, a completely different scene. Again, a whole new book. It's quite beautiful. It's a golden opportunity. So go out and take in the energy offered to you from the moon and offer it back what you wish to release, what you wish to wash away. And it'll all be beautiful. Thank you, kids. Have a fantastic moon, and we'll see you next time.